Hey YouTube. So today I just wanted to talk a little bit about some of the social problems that I've had in the past, like losing friends because of my mental illness and things of that nature. So I got married in 2013 in July, and my maid of honor had been my friend for probably 11 years at that point. I'm gonna say 10, 11 years. And yeah, we were really close. We went to school together, and we had very similar upbringings. You know, our moms were both single moms. We both didn't really know our dads. We both had brothers, and so it was one of the friendships that I've had in my life that I felt really connected to the person. And as time went on, I don't know, she just started making me feel really guilty sometimes for the ways I would withdraw, I guess. Like, I'm not a normal friend. I can't do the going out every other night, or planned game nights or restaurant nights or whatever. Like, sometimes I'm fine and sometimes I'm not, and sometimes I have to back out of things if I know that my mental state isn't that great. And some people understand that, and some people hold it against you. And she was kind of one of those people. Like, I remember some of the things that it's been a few years now since I've spoken to her, but some of the things she used to tell me was like, I never call her, which was funny because she never called me either. And to me, friendship is, not one-sided, it's two-sided. So, you give and you take it. And I just felt like I was giving so much to her, and she was not, I don't know, respecting it, not giving me any gratitude for it. Not that I wanted gratitude for it, I just didn't want the non-gratitude, when she had shot a baby before me, and I remembered taking her kid toys and stuff like that. And when she lived on her own with her boyfriend, I remember bringing her boxes of food and stuff like that when they were having rough times. So for her to tell me that I wasn't there for her, it really hurt me, because I felt as though I was a pretty damn good friend to her. And apparently she didn't feel the same way. So eventually it got to the point where I was like, you know what, if you can't understand the way I operate, and you're not willing to just pick things up after a month of me not being able to leave the house, or things of that nature, then I don't think we should be friends anymore. So we haven't spoken since then, and that's been the way a lot of my relationships go in my life. It's usually it'll take one incident, maybe they'll just say a rude comment to me or something like that, and I just make a mental note off the friend list for good. I don't want to deal with it. I know people don't understand, so I think I've developed this mechanism, or this wall, or whatever you want to call it, where I just naturally push people away, or I do things to ruin the friendship, or I don't know. I just and it's really hard, like a love-hate relationship with having friends, because I really want to have friends. I want to be able to have someone to talk to besides my husband about things, and I want to have someone I can go out and do girl stuff with, and I haven't been able to do that in a really, really long time. And just recently, actually, I started like a new job like a year ago, before I lost my job because of the car insurance thing. But anyway, when I first started this job, I told myself, I'm like, this is a new start, you can make friends, and you can, start going out maybe once a week, or, like once every 2 weeks or something, just so that you are starting to feel like you're socializing. And I would just like try really hard to fit in with the people there, and I thought I was doing a really good job. And they would always come to work and talk about how they would do this or that together after work, or go see movies, or hang out here or whatever. And I don't know, when you don't get invited to those things, it just like, especially when you're trying to make friends, it like hurts you a little bit. I didn't like tell anyone how I was feeling. Like they're all great people. They're all so nice and everything, and they don't understand how withdrawn I am. But like, I'm not gonna like beg someone to be my friend, you know what I mean? Like, maybe that comes from a vulnerable place. Like, I've never really wanted to ask for help, so I guess asking even to tag along, or hey, can I come too, or things like that, that's like almost impossible for me to do. I have to muster up a lot of willpower to even get those things out. But so I've had problems socially a lot of my life, and so people would find that very funny, because when I'm in certain settings, I can be like very outgoing and very sociable. Like when I went back to school when I was 18 to like an adult learning center, I like flourished there. I don't know why. Maybe it was the teacher that I had. She was very supportive and understanding of people who were different. And I think that gave me such a strength to just want to strive, want to be better. And I remember like we would be doing group work and stuff like that, and people would like rush over to be in my group, and it was like the first time in my life where I didn't know how to like react to that, because I've basically been a loner my whole life, or been in very small cliques of people that kind of have, issues like me. So it was weird at first, but then it started feeling really good to have people rely on you and to become a leader. And I ended up actually, I think the second year I was there, I became the president of the humanitarian after-school mission at our school. And it was basically to raise money for a school in Afghanistan so that they could have school supplies and computers and things of that nature, so that women there could have an education. So I've always been very interested in like the Middle East and the culture there and everything. So I think that's what kind of drew me to wanting to be in the culture piece. So for a year I was in the group itself, and then the next year the president graduated, and then I was nominated to fill the position, and that was honestly one of the best days of my life. Like, it felt so good to have my peers recognize my leadership qualities and to believe in me that much. So those were like literally the best couple of years of my life, going to that school. Everyone I met there was so amazing. The teachers, the people that I met, the few friends that I made, the close ones, I still talk to. Some of them are far away now and still going to school, but others have moved on with their lives, and I don't see them very much anymore. I don't see a lot of anyone, really. It's hard for me to even like go and see my mom because of the state she's in now after her stroke. And it doesn't help that my brother lives there, and him and I have had an on and off relationship for the last year and a half or so. When we were kids, we were really close, but recently incidents have kind of pushed us apart, but I'm working on that too. But I struggle very deeply with the social aspect because I don't know where to go with it. I don't want to push myself on people, especially if they don't understand mental illness, because then I know I'm just kind of setting myself up for future heartaches, I guess. And I have been through those situations so many times that I've just programmed myself, I guess, to avoid them completely. It hurts me to even talk of this, like I'm fighting anxiety right now. Just to talk about the friends that I've lost, that I wish I hadn't, the things I wish I could have changed. It's important to have someone that you can talk to, because when you start feeling extremely isolated and alone and like no one's listening to you, I think that's when the mania gets very extreme. So you need to fight the urges to keep yourself isolated, and you need to put yourself out there, even if it means getting hurt. And I'm going to take my own advice too, I promise. I'm going to try and put myself out there more, even though I'm stuck in the middle of nowhere. I'm sure I will think of something. I always do. So until next time, viewers, stay strong and know you're not alone.